God bless you, everybody. I'm not going to be before you long. So, um, I don't know if any of you have ever experienced this, being you know, um, a working parent, uh, having a career, just the different things that go on through life, and it gets to the point where it's like your mind just gets congested with all the different things that you need to do throughout the day, throughout the month, whatever. It just so many different things in your head about, what needs to be done. And even, you have your ministry, you have your job, you have the kids, you have all these things that are going through your head that need to be done. And I remember just going to God and just being like, it's just so much. I don't even know what to do first, God. And you know what? It's gotten to the point where, if you've ever felt like you just have so much to do, you don't know what to do first, that you just don't do anything. I've had days where I just like, you know what? I don't even know what to do. I'm not doing like you're just kind of like muddling through life and you don't know what to do first. So you do nothing. So God gave me this really, really simple technique to do. First, he said to me, corral your thoughts, corral your thoughts. And I said, well, what does that mean? I said, well, I don't even know. Corral means like to get together or bring together. And I started thinking about like, like the OK Corral, like where you would corral animals. And, when I looked it up, it's a thing. It is a thing. I didn't realize it was a thing. And so this is what I've done. So what I do is I draw myself a circle, like so. And after I draw the circle, in the circle, I put all the different things that I need to do. All the different things I need to do. So you'll see in there garden, bills, exercise, print out report. Now I know what these things mean. So you would just write out the things that you need to be done. These are things that are just floating around in your head. So it's like animals that are not corralled into, their different pens. And so it's like you have things just roaming around in your head, but you need to place them somewhere. You need to place them somewhere. So what you do is you just get all these different things that are roaming around in your head, and it's fine if they don't all come out all at the same time. So later on in the day, maybe you put more stuff in there as it pops up in your head. So I put all the different things that were floating around in my head. I put it inside the circle. But to take it a step further, you don't want your sheep with your let's say you don't want your sheep with the chickens and the chickens with the cows. You want to keep things separate. You want to separate it up. So like I don't want garden and hair and nails together. So what I need to do is kind of put them in separate pens. And you know, I know that there's some farms where they do mix the animals, but let's just go with this, okay? So what I did was the next step was I tidied it up a bit. What I did was as I put them in their own separate pens. So I made different subject matters. So you see health and grooming, you see hobbies, you see bills, personal development, things of the Lord. So I have different pens for different things. And as I go on through the day, even like I said before, even if you have things that you need to add, you can add it right into underneath the different headings. And if there's something like I missed If there's a heading that I didn't have, then I will just create one. And then you could take it a step further if you wanted to and start numbering it. Like things of the Lord. I'm going to put that maybe number 1, and I will do the pray and worship. But then after that, maybe I'll go on to something else. I want to do, the bills or whatever. However you feel, that you need to do it. Whatever you feel is most pressing, you would number like from 1 to whatever. But this has helped me tremendously because now I don't feel like I'm all over the place in my head. So this is just something I wanted to share. And if it can help somebody, if it can help them be productive, then that's great. And so as as you go, you would just cross these things off your list as you go. And that feels great. So I mean, some will say this is just another form of a to-do list. And that's true. It is another form of a to-do list, but we all have we're all different. And so maybe the traditional to-do list works great for other folks, and if it does, then that's wonderful. Continue doing what you're doing. But I know there's some folks that are like me who this works better for me. This will work better for them because it's just a matter of like God said, corralling your thoughts, grabbing the little animals that are just walking around in your head all over the place, and they don't have a place to go. And so for those that have a mind that's, and I'm not talking about anything like in spiritual, but it's just a mind that's just needs just a little bit of structure, because everything is just everywhere right now. There's just so much going on in their lives. So for some folks, this will be better for them, and for other people, if it's not broke, then there's no need to fix it. So it's just another version of a to-do list, but it works for me, and I'm sure it'll work for some other folks as well. So God bless you. I love you, and till I talk to you again. Bye.